Although I am one of those old school Halo people where it's like everything could have ended at Combat Evolved, and I would have been happy just like that. Not knowing where the flood really came from, not knowing how all this stuff works, who built the rings, why they built them to wipe out people like that. It was a perfect story for me just right then. Like, we had enough backstory to keep it going, and that was it. I kind of feel the same with Mass Effect too. Not Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect as well. Like, it was like, yeah, the Reapers are out there. Don't know where they came from, who made them, why do they hate people, what are they doing here? We're just not killing people, you know, Shepard's gonna go after them, everything's gonna be okay. And therefore, Adrian Shepard fulfilled the G-Man's contract. That's what I liked about CE. A lot of people don't think about it, but, you know, in the grand scope of Halo as a universe, even before all this other stuff was written, Combat Evolved started media res. They knew about Reach before then, they just didn't write all that stuff. We're out in the middle of nowhere, there's already been a fight going on. This is a continuation of something else, like a bigger thing. But we only jump in for a chapter of it and then we go back. It's kind of like watching a World War II. Like when you watch Saving Private Ryan, it's not the entirety of World War II. It's something that happened with World War II being the setting. That's something that I always felt like I'm fine with this kind of presentation. I like to wonder, where does that thing come from? You know, what's its origin? What's it doing here? Why does it do this? What's its motivation? But the wonderment is sometimes better than just getting an answer, you know? That's how I always felt. While there has been like some negative reaction to the way the Halo Infinite trailer looked, or the gameplay stuff, a lot of people really just want none of the depth that we're talking about, none of the crazy sci-fi stuff. We're not worried about where the story picks up, or where it left off, or what it's doing. They just want to see an assault rifle out there with a 36 rounds on the screen, and they want to hear that whoop whoop whoop. That's all they want. And you know what? If a game can be made to just give that to them, let them be happy with that. Because if people aren't enjoying it, what's the point of playing a game, no? Is everyone loving the new overlay? I like the new overlay. I think Dylan did good work. Because I didn't spend much time here before I started blowing stuff up. Audrey brings up a valid argument about what? Maybe it's Maybelline? I have no idea what that is. Minigames oddly stretch the game view and it looks bleh. I'd prefer 140 FPS. You can have 144 FPS and widescreen. It's 2020. Dudes are playing 1440 widescreen, 140 FPS. Or even 240 now, although that costs about $1,600. But hey, if you see a Samsung G9 Odyssey on sale, let me know. I'll give you a discount on my monitor so I can buy that monitor. That's a deal I'm extending to everybody, by the way. You just have to find a G9 Odyssey on sale. Hey, Major, what's going on? And I mean, we're playing this in widescreen. I guess it's just a matter of like the FOV you play games at. Like, for instance, Overwatch being a modern game did not support 21:9 very well at all for like quite some time. But we were even able to find a mod where you can play 21:9. We played Call of Juarez from 2009 in it, maybe 2011. I can't exactly remember. In any case, had a lot of fun playing that game widescreen. Okay, there's something else afoot here. There's more gas going off here, and I feel like I should throw a flare over here, even though I don't want to die. I'll just throw it from a safe distance. No, all that did was set off some fire. It didn't really blow anything up. Maybe if we manually blow something up? I mean, this is still an American game, right? Blowing stuff up has to be the answer at some point. Apparently not. Oh wait, that wouldn't have blown up anything as far as access goes. You just go this way. And where am I trying to go? This way? Oh, and that does set things on fire. Ah, and it did burn away the web. I was right. It was just you didn't burn away just the web. You burned away this part of the web. It made a metal noise for no reason. I got thrown off by the metal noise. I was tricked. Alright, I used a grenade there. That should catch that on fire. It burns that away. That's a cool effect, by the way. Thin webs whack. Thick webs burn. Apparently. Skyrim rules, eh? Also, holy crap, that was a terrible idea. I ran through fire, and now I'm dying. And I hear things walking around in here. I think the Gonarch is there. I kinda... Yeah, I see her. She's out there. And she is not scared of me anymore. I need health. I can't get through here. Alright, here's what we do. We blow up this. We let that burn. And we come back, see what kind of health we can get. That didn't blow up anything at all. Where are the flares at? There are no flares here. What do we have that we can blow up something with? Missile, satchel charge, grenade didn't work. Got a modded Fantech shift case. I can take anything that dumps heat like a space heater. Small tiny airflow. Venom's a geek. I like that. Use the torch. I don't have a torch. It's actually the more energy efficient car than the next one, dude. Ignore my greatness. I've been here. I've already been here, but you always ignore my greatness. I didn't see you at all. So yeah, what's going on, Major? Major, when does your Meshify come in so I can proclaim us as Meshify bros? I need to go back and get another flare. But I also don't want to get burned by that thing because I'm gonna die. The one in the ground, genius? There's nothing on the ground. What are you talking about? That? I can't light it with that. That's just a light. I can't do anything. This literally does nothing. What are you talking about? There we go. It's already in, but you need parts? You already have parts. I thought you were gutting your old computer. What do you need parts for? Also, how do I turn this thing off now that I've already lit this up and I don't want to die when I cross it? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Nope, didn't get hurt at all. Yeah, nerds. Okay. Oh look, they brought down a missile launcher with them. How nice. She's here! And she knows I'm here. Ah, great. This ain't gonna go well, y'all. Vodka versus Q. One still succeed. When did you see me drink vodka? Also, that laser threw me off. Hey, she's on the run. I got her now. Now, if only I could get to the other room so I could blow some stuff up. Yes! I made it. Wait a minute. Is this C4 sitting here? Oh no, that's just like leftover that they that blew up something else. Okay, we're good to go. Your old PC is going to your nephew? Really? What are the specs of the old PC? Sounds like you're giving away quite a bit of hardware, my dude. You're gonna die, maybe not just at this exact moment. Not an untrue statement. Definitely not an untrue. This is feeling very Quakish as I'm running around. Oh! What is this? Don't die. Okay, it didn't hurt. As I'm running around obstacles and stuff, I'm feeling like the fight against Shub-Niggurath and the like end of episode 2 of Quake or whatever it was, where you finally got to the final boss. Life is fleeting, oh god. I need some armor crystals and some healing pools. Where they at? Don't. I'm hurt. Mama, I'm coming. Life is... Hey, armor crystal, we made it. Not gonna die, at least not right now. The Gronark is out here, isn't she? She is. Take it. She hit me back. We're both hurt. Alright, blow that up. Run away, live. Alright, that thing should be gone now. All these things are lit on fire. I gotta go. We moving. We're good. Alright, little survey beacon thing for the, like, what are these called again? Not a stenograph. And not a steganograph. Steganograph. I know what the name of these things are. I know it because I have a... theodolite. The theodolites. Yeah, so now that the theodolite is scanning, I know that there were humans here before. Meaning there's equipment here that I can steal. Including what looks to be like a used up health station. Interesting enough. Also, Ashley, this car rocks, dude. I want this car, except the steering wheel is on the wrong side. But, yeah, it looks like you were literally driving this around a track. There is a zip tie holding part of the front bumper in place, and it has the front intake on the Legacy. And it's a station wagon type build, and the windows are all tinted and stuff. This thing looks sexy. I want this car. Please let me. I'll trade you. I'll trade you a delicious ham sandwich for Subaru. Keto, I don't know if anyone told you, but Miata girlfriends are now defunded. Subaru girlfriends are in. Oh snap, this thing still had health on it. That's dope. It is pretty sweet, but I am still questioning myself about your street racing past that I'm pretty sure you have. 3600X 2080. Holy crap, dude! You're just giving your 2080 to your brother, or your cousin. What are you putting in the Meshify? Also, what is wrong with you? Get a Subaru, called it Amelia, complete the fun. I don't get it. My intelligence is not oh, she's here! My intelligence is not expanded enough to understand your joke. Venom, you've bested me. No ReZero jokes. That anime ruined my anime life for like a year. I had to get over it before I could watch other anime. That franchise is all fucked up. I much prefer the the Subaru and Space Battleship Tiramisu. By the way, Keto, that was an excellent show. I loved everything about Tiramisu, especially when we got later on. And like, they brought in the old guy who voiced Char back in the day. And they had him do that, like, Zigzeon speech, except, you know, it was with the whatever empire. Wasn't that so dope? Like, how good can your comedy be that it actually has reverence towards old anime and stuff like that? It's pretty nice. I'm sharing when I'm busy. It's okay, it's not your fault. Aren't you working right now? Wait, are you working third shift on a Friday night? That's kind of messed up, Major. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm sorry for you. It's got a Momo wheel straight from the factory. When you say a Momo wheel, I don't know what that means because I am not Subaru BF. I am American FCA Ford Chevy BF. I'm the boring boyfriend. I'm not the cool Subaru boyfriend. Nor am I the lightweight, probably will leave you for a better woman in 2 years Miata boyfriend. Ask Kita, he knows about that. When you say Momo wheel, it's a Japanese wheel. It's not like Momo, like Momogatari Momo, right? Foxy, since when were you into cars? And why have we never talked cars before? You're like a whole new person. Where did this come from? We've been like friends for 3 years and you never brought any of this up before. This is weird. It's surprising. The only car you've ever owned was a Charger? Do you still own it, Max? Huh? Also, what year? Momo Wheel Moto. Don't crash. You don't like our product after. Momo Wheel Moto. What the fuck is up with your typing today? It's okay. I've drinking enough vodka for everyone to have some weird typing. Also, healing pool. Yeah. What if this thing came back to life because it's sitting in the healing pool? Even though it's dead now, right? That'd be weird. Stays deep down on the inside. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you mean the car thing, not the... Ah! Okay, that was a different one. For a moment, I did think it did come back to life because of the healing pool. 68 Charger? What? Was it was it an RT model? Because if you didn't still own that, I'd be so mad if it was an RT model. That's like my dream car. A 68 to 71 Dodge Charger RT with the three-speed shifter. That would be like, that's all I want in life. I'd become any rich woman's like house husband for that. Q needs to get a black truck so he can be in the black truck game. No, I will get a truck one day when I'm old and retired. My trucking days are over. You can ask Quito about that too. Where we're from, there's actually some merit to having a truck. Oh hey, and we got the healing crystal too. You know what this means? We're about to get into a hell of a fight since we're getting healing crystal and a healing pool. Or shield crystal and healing pool, or armor crystal, armor rock. I don't know. We need ammo tree. But yeah, where we're from, there's actually some merit to owning a truck. After I moved away from there, I've never needed a pickup truck ever again. Hello. That being said, I do miss having the ability to throw whatever or whoever I want in the back of my vehicle and just moving on with my life. That's kind of a nice thing to be able to do. That didn't blow up anything. I thought it would like reveal a hole in the wall or something. Oh, there are head crabs everywhere. No, I can't deal with y'all. I just got healed up. I gotta go. Laters. Oh! We're gonna fight the Gonarch in here. I remember this. Also, that's a thing for me. Gonarch's here. No, the Gonarch just let in like head crabs to kill me. Okay, that's okay. We're okay. We're okay for now. We just need to reload up. These little baby head crabs. They got baby skin. And they got baby ass aim. But we do need to get ready for a fight. Where's the damn explosives? Also, holy crap. I don't want to use this on you guys. These things hurt like they're full size, but they're baby size. Like a little tiny Snickers. It doesn't satisfy. Okay, the thing blew up. I still need this thing to go, though. Alright, we have the box. We out here. We out here. Like Ace HUD, baby. Oh! See, all these changes and stuff, this is what makes this way more dynamic and enjoyable. I do love that. Now, can I get a flare, please? Maybe I'll just spark a rock with my... Oh, you can! You can totally spark a rock with your crowbar to make the fire come out. Crazy. I have no idea what you said after asking if it was an RT. I said that my dream car was an RT 68 272 Dodge Charger. And if you had gotten rid of that knowing that it was an RT, I would have been very, very angry with you. Even though I didn't know you back then and there was nothing I could do about it. That's the way to be, Phobos. Cars are temporary, consumer goods are forever. They're all consumer goods. What are you talking about? Major with those next level. Oh! Mark some jokes. Oh no, what the I hit an invisible wall, that's not my fault. 68 Hellcat, what the fuck are you talking about? Wait a minute, did I not need explosives to light these the whole time? You just have to hit them, don't you? You just have to hit them, don't you? We spark and rock. We always spark and rock. Smoke crack with me, bro. Alright, Gonart. She comes out like a bat out of hell. I gotta go. Okay, that's not the way to go. There's an invisible wall there because you're supposed to keep running. You're not supposed to jump the chasm. That's why. That shouldn't be there. I say that's bad level design. I blame it on the level design. Not on my state of inebriation at the moment. Yeah, you're supposed to just keep going this way. But it looked like I could cross the cavern, so I tried to cross the cavern. There's nothing wrong with me. Something's wrong with y'all. I'm out of shotgun ammo for the first time in my life. That's weird. I crouched into here and then I stood up. And I appear to be stuck. I got run off the road and it got totaled. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, Maxie. But was it an RT? I wasn't aware there was an 68 SRT. Not SRT, just RT. There was no SRT thing back then. Not as a trim. Sorry you got run off the road. I'm glad you're safe and that you survived to today, though. That's always good. Yeah, we are stuck here. There's only one way to try and get out, and you guys won't like it. And it doesn't work anyway, so we're just gonna have to reload. So if we crouch into this area, we can't stand up because you get stuck in that area. You can't crouch to get back out, and then you're kind of stuck. That kind of sucks, but whatever. Now we gotta do this run again. Yeah, get gibbed on, nerds. Alright, I think that's it for them. Gonark is around here somewhere. We're gonna get some shield juice. We're not gonna stand up though and get stuck. I just googled to see if there was difference, and the bat was got RT and SRT, so I don't know. Actually, you know what? I might be wrong. There might have been an SRT version back then, and I had no idea what it was. Normally, whenever you see like the legacy chargers, like the General Lee, from crap, what was the name of that show? Something about Duke County, and there was Daisy Duke, the Duke brothers. But the Duke brothers wasn't the name of the show. The name of the show was something else. Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard. That's what it was. So Dukes of Hazzard, Supernatural, Burn Notice, all the chargers that are like legacy chargers in TV shows and stuff like that. Oh, even in Half-Life 2. In Half-Life 2, Episode 2. All of those are RT chargers. Normally, RT trim. So that's like the traditional, like, heavy muscle car. Yeah, this was the best version of this car with the 440 engine and the 3-speed shifter kind of thing going on. But again, it's not necessary to enjoying a Dodge Charger back then. And yes, they were slow. No, you know what? They weren't that slow. Because according to the people that worked on the set of Bullet, where he drove the 69 Fastback Mustang, or maybe it was a 68, apparently they had to drive the Mustang in such a fashion that it would be faster. No, they had to drive the Chargers in a fashion that they would be slower than the Mustang, where in reality they were able to catch up to it like hella easy. No! Whatever, Gronark. Eat. I was gonna throw the Windows 95 laptop at it. It didn't work out. Oh, he jumped. She jumped. My bad, ma'am. I do like this though. It's just like originally. You get her on the run, then she gets you on the run, and then you get in a fight, and then you get crushed up against the wall and die. That was not planned at all. Well, at least I had a good legacy to it. This time we throw the Sony Vaio at her, and I missed the flare. Eat flare, Gonart! It hurt a lot. Okay, there has to be a way to go. Here, I can't just like get stuck here, right? Yeah, there's a way to go. You don't just have to stop and fight until it's time to stop and fight. When it's time to stop and fight, you know it. Right now we're following wires and stuff. That didn't affect her at all. That affected me though. Alright, where's the other wires at? There's gotta be something to do here. Green crystal. Thing to duck under. Not really. Can't reach there. Uh-oh. Bad days. Bad days incoming. Can't jump that way. Can't go anywhere there. Sprawling back out. There's a big red button up top there, and I think I can get to it if I'm smart enough. If I work hard enough. And if I keep my grades up. Run. 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 We did it! Uh-oh. She knows! And I know she knows. I know she knows. If anyone understands what I just said before Major, then Major is a terrible music fan. It's weird how we keep coming across all this stuff where they rigged up explosives and they never set them off. Or at least it's not as bad at Call of Juarez where they literally had explosives set and they had the detonator somewhere else and everything, the initiators were all plugged in and shit. Just waiting for someone to blow them up. I'd love to take a Pontiac Trans Am any year, really, do a full modernization with its interior and exterior transmission works, miss the old style. Indeed. We had a 92, maybe 91, maybe 90, somewhere in there, 88 to 92, Pontiac Trans Am. It was the first time I saw the pump-up seats where you pump it full of air, and then you hit the buttons to, like, relegate where the air is until you run out of air, and that was how you adjusted your seat before there was, like, a motorized element to that. I thought it was the coolest thing ever as a kid. And then I grew older, and I was like, yeah, memory seats is probably the way to go. Cold World, indeed. Best place to get collectible figurines? Keto might be able to tell you, but in my experience, it's always been like, find someplace local to you. Whether I was in another country or here, there's always been a place to find some sort of collectibles. Also, even though the water is poison. Ah, and I can't. I'm stuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. I got stuck in the water in a fashion that I could not jump up. I could not duck below it. The lily pad. I couldn't go anywhere. Well, Pontiacs, considering they have like no more ever support ever, I imagine they are pretty inexpensive. Wait a minute. Are you telling me this is my last save? Hold on a second. Where's the autosave at? The autosave had to be better than this. So I imagine a Pontiac G8 is going to be a lot easier to get cheaply. And if it were me, not that I'm into that type of car, but if I was, it would be the BRZ. Just because, you know, Toyota Scion is gonna keep me... I'm gonna have somebody to go to for help or for parts later on if I need to. That's my train of thought. My train of thought could be flawed. But... that's just letting you know what I was thinking. Man, that acid eats through you pretty quickly, but it leaves the shield alone. Yeah, but ask Kita. Also, the collectibles market might be one of those that is affected right now. There are a lot of markets that I didn't expect to be affected by the COVID price gouging that definitely were. For example, did you know it's almost impossible to buy freshwater snails for an aquarium right now? Because everything that's going on? That's like one of the last things I expected to be something like out of stock. I had no idea. Like when I found out about cameras, I was like, yeah, I get it. A lot of people are, oh, it's spiky and it hurts. I didn't realize. Like I get cameras and stuff because everybody's on video conference for the first time and a lot of people were buying cameras that didn't need to previously. And I was like, I get that. But I can't buy freshwater snails for my aquarium? That I was highly surprised by. Also, I keep messing up these jumps. I'm gonna die to some poison water. We cannot step on the spiky things. There's somewhere else I have to go that is not on the spiky. The spikies hurt. Now, where that place is, though, I don't know. They don't jump on the thing made of literal spikes. Hey, I thought they were just soft spikes. I could walk around them. I didn't think it had anything to do with hurting you. The damage. And they're not alive, so you can't kill them. Also, that's made of spikes. That's made of spikes. Where is one supposed to go? Oh, maybe in the hole in the ground. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. It's a long way down. Holy moly! Wait. I have the jet thing. It'll save me from death. Also, I somehow recovered to 100 health just now, and I don't know how. Did I step into a crystal or a pool or something where I got 100 health back? I didn't see it. Yeah, the landing jets. Go, Narc! Run! No, wait. She's running from me. Chase her! Wait, no, I'm stuck in here. Go the other way. Okay, I'm confused now. Plus, I'm not doing too well on ammunition. Did we come to a conclusion whether we... Oh, great. Whether we thought the beehive hand enjoys a hand being inside it, or just hates the experience? Or do you think it's just fairly neutral about it? It doesn't feel either one way? Because I don't know why, but it's part of my mental image that a beehive hand is just waving itself around like when you're running around. It's got that aha go face thing going on. That's what I was thinking. Did you miss the first pickup animation? Apparently. Oh, you mean when we stuck the hand in it and just like... yeah, it was kind of crazy. But I'm saying now that it's settled, do you think like it prefers it this way or what? Because if we learn anything from the shock ants want to be held. The shock ants want something to be like attached to them. And then they try to kill something if it's not attached to them already, if it's attached to something else already. I'm just wondering if these are the same. My dude, you didn't make it, but don't worry. I'm gonna get revenge for you, even though I just split all your limbs apart. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to get the web. My bad. Venom, what did happen though? Where did you go when I hit you with that execution before? Did you react in like a negative way, or were you just like committing to the joke? Jordan puts his hand in it every time he equips it. I'm just saying, you're not wrong. I don't remember it happening, to be honest, I'm gonna sleep. It was just a matter of circumstance, though. From my perspective, it looked like I hit you with a temporary ban, the one that lasts like 2 seconds. And then like, you didn't show back up for like a week. And I was like, oh no, I really killed him. That's why I was worried that you might have been offended. I was like, shit, I need to be less harsh with new peoples. I just dropped some grenades at my feet, now I'm running away. Yeah, you eat one too, Go Narc. I know what you about. Oh my gosh, it's right there. It's pooping things on me, man. That's not cool. This is cool though, as far as being an expansion of the original concept of the game. Because you went through all these caverns and stuff while running from it and fighting it and stuff like that, like all the time. But none of it was this detailed and deep and cramped and just well scripted and executed. Like, this makes sense why they spent so much time on this. To me, I think this is absolutely perfect. I don't remember that. Don't take Ben serious unless the person's being a douche beforehand. You weren't that, so no problem. That's what I'm saying. But then you didn't show up after that. After you said something egregious to me, or at least something I would sarcastically take as egregious. So when I hit it with that, I was like, oh damn, maybe he thought I was serious. And maybe he was being serious about that weird ass opinion. I can't get over how the Glock's pop sounds like it's saying Glock. What are you talking about? The Glock. Hold on. Glock, Glock, Glock. What are you gonna do? Make a game with like a soundbite of my voice? Every time you do stuff, it's like Glock, Glock, Glock. Reload. Glock, Glock. I'm sure such crazy games exist out there. After all, you all played the Sandler P demo. Your favorite absolute banger is right here. What, we got more music on the way? Gonark fight part 3. Let's do it. Oh, she's here. Laters, nerd. Did they sell the OST on Steam or on CD? Or is it only available in-game? Oh shit. Okay, she can't get in here. It's too tight. What are y'all doing in here? Oh, that's fire. That hurts. Oh, everything's on fire. No. No. Death. Wait, I'm okay right here. Not really. No, I'm not. She's on the other end. Fire's on that end. Where do I go? I don't know what I just did. I think I killed a bunch of stuff. It's the Glock's war cry, indeed. Hey, good one. What's going on, my dude? Just keep in mind, this music is still 25% of the audio right now. The way I have it set up. I need you. Burn some shit. It's on Spotify and YouTube. I have it. This and The Witcher 3 are the only game OSTs I listen to out of the game. So good. What? You mean you don't listen to the Sonic Adventure 2 original soundtrack at least once a week? At least 2 hours a day? Are you kidding me right now? Go ask Wobble. He'll tell you what's up. Damn, you right, Sonic Jam it. I was about to say, if you don't sing the City Escape theme song every morning when you wake up, you're not a gamer, like, for real. I'll say it Joe Biden style. What did Joe Biden actually say? Like, not unaltered, completely quotable, unabridged. What did Joe Biden actually say when he said that? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Also, the DK rap, indeed. That's a major level, no pun intended with major banger. That's a major level, like, geek. That's in the geek Bible is all I'm saying. Should have left me muted. Why? Because I mentioned Joe Biden? I'm not talking politics. I'm just talking about one funny thing he said. Yeah, that's it. If you don't know whether you're for me or for Trump, you ain't black. It was just this, like, weird old man slip. That was... I'm saying it with that amount of confidence, though, is the point I'm saying. If you don't... If you're not messing with the Sonic OST, you ain't a gamer. Sonic Adventure, that is. Also, it seems like blowing that up made the water level higher, which means I might be able to get to where I'm trying to go. Or maybe I need to do that a couple times. Oh, I see. There's many things leaking. And for whatever reason, the closed bolt MP5 cannot be fired underwater. I don't care if you vote for Biden or don't vote for Biden. You, me, and no one else. No, sorry. You, me, and everyone else has to admit. The way he phrased that line, we can speculate on many things that he meant to say, or that he was trying to say, or what was going on in his mind, or who had him, like, so hyped up that he thought it made sense at the time. We all know that the words that came out of his mouth were just kind of like, that's interesting. It's an interesting combination of words you've come up with there, sir. Care to explain? Everything's on fire. There's water in the barrel and it scares Gordon. I suppose, but Gordon is also an MIT trained engineer. He should know these things, right? Or theoretical physics engineers, the same as electronic engineers when it comes to other things, and they're both inferior to mechanical engineers, because I'll accept that. All I can say is we got two people. One is a fax machine at 7 channel, the other is a dial tone that fails to connect. I have no opinion on the subject. Like I said, non-political about it. I just thought it was a funny phrase. It just came out of nowhere. I was like, whoa, that's a weird thing to say. MIT doesn't mean he knows guns. Apparently it does. Because he's killed so much going through this so far. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that. One of the beauties of the way Half-Life, well, Valve handles their stories, like, I was thinking about this with Left 4 Dead. Like, they have backgrounds to the stories, but they don't care that much. They're just trying to make a cool game, right? And that's what Valve does. They just try to make cool stuff. Even, I was reading this because in an interview with Gaben's son, Gaben was saying, like, Valve needs to do some stupid stuff. They don't need to do all this safe stuff. They got brilliant people. They need to make some stupid decisions so that they can try something new, creative, and risky. That was his opinion of Valve, and I read that and I was like, yeah, I could see that. Because they have enough money to absorb the problem. It's not like Sega or Obsidian, where if they really mess up, they're going to be really sunk. They have enough money to absorb the problem if they do something really messed up. And like they're always people that bring something new to the industry, so it's like they should do that. Now the reason I brought that up was the MIT thing with Gordon Freeman. With their style of writing and their style of backstory and lore, it'd be so easy and open for somebody to retcon in that Gordon got his MIT degree, like his PhD and everything, when he was done with the military. And that the U.S. military paid for his schooling after he did a stint as an officer in the Army or the Marine Corps or something like that. It'd be so easy to do that. But at the same time, you do not have to do that for Gordon Freeman to be a satisfying character. Like, you don't have to put all that stuff in place because of the way Valve tells a story. However, it could definitely be. I always thought that was interesting, though. It's open, it's there, but it doesn't have to be. Whereas, I feel like a lot of other franchises struggle with that when it comes to supporting their characters. It's very strange to think about, though. I'm glad Valve made 2 brand new games that look and feel. I feel like games need more grindhouse film. What do you mean about those 2 games, though? Console gamers are just as talented as JRPG players. Does that work? What? What are we talking about now? Poor kids are just as talented as white kids. Oh, that. That one I didn't understand. I don't make a comment on that one. I do make a comment on the other one because I felt like that one was more just like cut and dry. Like, what? What are you saying right now? Gordon doesn't need enough crayons for the court. That's such a terrible... It's such a weird thing. Like, I think about that and I think, oh, that's such a trite joke. That's a joke that everyone's telling. We don't need that to be one of the jokes about the Marine Corps. But then, every time I mess around with Marines, they all tell that same joke. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's something they actually believe in. Here I was trying to stand up for them. And they're like, no, that's really something that happens. Eating crayons. I was like, that's weird. Gordon ate too many crayons so he can't speak. Gordon is a Marine confirmed. And once he got out of the Marine infantry, being an officer, he was like, yo, screw this shit. Went and got his PhD from MIT. And then went to work for what he thought was the safest place in the world, Black Mesa. He already had like a secret or higher, like a top secret SCI clearance. Because he was in the military. Yeah. Okay, I think we're writing our own fan fiction now. I think we got this, boys. And girl. Yeah, Phobos, what are you talking about the grindhouse thing, though? Oops, sorry, hit the mic. The newly located mic that I work way too hard on, just so y'all know. I think he got his PhD in ballistics. Possibly. So explosive pod bomb flower puzzle thing is... It definitely is puzzling me. But it's certainly not something I've been used to thus far. Also, I feel like I made a mistake. Because now you can't breathe in here, and I need to go back, and I need to find a place so I can breathe, so I can actually look around here and think about what I'm saying. Yeah, I made a terrible mistake. Oh, this expanded the water everywhere. Okay, I see. It wasn't about that room. It was about expanding the total water level. I got it. Games need more games like Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, typing the dead overkill. Ah, okay. Modern crying house, feel look, gore, weird stories. Okay, I get you. I didn't realize what you meant by that. Now I understand. I did like that moment in Left 4 Dead 2 where you come up against the guys in Left 4 Dead 1 and they're just like chilling and like, yo, can you do this real quick? And you're like, what? Why? Like, because we're the characters from the last game. Alright, I think I did enough damage to them to where I feel comfortable about walking in here. Although the water below, I don't know if that's just water or if it's like all acid and stuff. I do know that this place is head crab central, and the Gonarch is part of that, because I don't know if it's confirmed, but I'm pretty sure we all agree that the little baby crabs she lays are just immature head crabs, right? And yet, what made these things interesting was that when we got to Half-Life 2, the Combine launches the head crabs in pods as weapons, which is certainly not like meaning that they use them. It just means like they came across them and they like, or whether I should say they do use them. They're not grown on like the Combine homeworld or anything. They just keep them. I missed your comment earlier that was obvious bait to talk about Standalone Complex 2045. I didn't watch Standalone Complex 2045. Unless that is the official name of the original Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex second run, which I did watch, like the 80s version and the 90s version and all the anime. And I even watched the live action movie with Scarlett Johansson. And I like the Scarlett Johansson version. You people are just geeks that don't like it. Bunch of sweaty nerds. No, I understand when people don't like stuff like that. Especially when you see something in its original form and you bond like a connection to it. I understand that. But me and Keto went to the movies and saw the Scarlett Johansson movie, and we went with somebody that had never seen anything Ghost in the Shell related. And we thought it was a good movie. Because it was like, if you like Ghost in the Shell, there was cool little scenes from all the original stuff that was like the nicer scenes in the movie. You didn't have to pay attention to the original plot no more than you really did the anime if you really wanted to enjoy it, to be honest with you. And you still got like a taste for it. And they set it up for like the Laughing Man thing if they had had a sequel, which they didn't need to. I think it was good enough on its own. And they changed a few things from the original ending where they didn't have to be like, oh, this is exactly how the anime ends. Which I really don't understand when people want their favorite anime to end exactly, or they want their like live action to end exactly how the anime ends. I feel like it's not why you make a live action version of something in the first place. Are you just saying that because you're... Oh no! What were you doing in here? Where do I go? Where do I go? I released the fishies. Venom! Venom! Subs in the water. When the creator of a series okays an actor or actress, anyone who's mad isn't actually a fan, in your opinion. Your time has come. I think it went away. I think it like lost me. Did that actually happen, Maxley? I didn't even look at that part. I just know when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, ScarJo seems right in this. I wish her shoulders were a little bit bigger, because you know, it's anime. And the anime major is jacked. Not our major, but you know, the major. The major is jacked as hell, but it's also not a real body, so it's like, you know, whatever. Also, they kind of went far with that one scene, which was pretty okay, remember in the original anime how, like, the major has, like, this sexual partner that she goes back to every once in a while? And some people know about, but some people don't. But the person she's messing around with is an adult. But the shell that the person is in is not exactly an adult. And everybody's like, what the fuck is going on there? They almost went there in the movie. Almost. They went as far as they could with that. And I thought that was a good sign. But I feel like if you weren't a fan, you wouldn't notice that. And if you were a fan, you'd be like, oh, it wasn't like the original. So it's like you couldn't really win with that. I feel like a movie like that does what it can with that situation. And I felt like it was great. Didn't have a problem with St. Johansson as major involved. It was the Japanese, the original source material. On the contrary, he was a fan of the change. See? I believe in that too. We also made the argument that, like, yo, the major lives in a shell. Like, it's a body that is artificial. She could be a Japanese person, and the shell just looks American. Especially considering the styles that so many different anime characters take on. I mean, my own mother. Oh, Gonarch! My own mother, who does not watch any anime, watched Naruto for a little bit and was like, yo, she was like, did you notice all these guys? Like, they have all this colored hair and all these big eyes. I think the Japanese people are trying to draw American people, really. And I was like, well, I think it's just an anime style. And she was like, yeah, but look at it. It's like, we're Asian. These aren't Asian people. Or at least that was her understanding of it. So it's like, if we're talking about an art style, theatrics, cinema, things in which people portray characters, it's like, does the race of the actual person really matter if you're really into this stuff as an art style? Or you can go watch you some Alita Battle Angel with the big CGI eyes if you really want it to look right. That is not a banger you hear. No bangers allowed. Throw the flare at him. Is it boss fight time? Holy crap, that flare got stuck in the air. That's not good. Just because it's a random song playing in Black Mesa does not make it a banger. It has to actually bang. That's like you calling every girl you ever met your girlfriend. Put the mine down. Gosh darn it, Gordon. There you go. Yeah. Quick save. I love how we played through so much of Zen without actually talking about Zen. We've been talking about other stuff. I almost thought I was gonna set off my own mind. Why though, Maxer? I guess like if it's a certain period piece or it's like something that's very specific or where it's like unique to the story, I get that. Because that would be impossible not to do in something like Boondocks, where it's actually important to the entire plot summary of most things. But most of the time I feel like we can get by without it. It doesn't even matter. This ain't gonna work. I'm also in spikes and I'm gonna die. There's no health. There's no pool. There's nowhere to go for help. I set off a mine. Alright, I got a killer here and now. This is the only way. Dead. Okay. Gotta slide and keep firing. I'm not using the damn slide mechanic. This is not... Crap, what's the name of that game? It was a platinum game. The dude was pretty much Tony Stark. Came out like 2010, 2011. AJ's always talking about it. I keep talking about it, play it, and I never do. Vanquish, yes, Vanquish. Came out at the same time as Binary Domain, which I also really want to play for stream, but never have yet. Also, notice the lack of bugs that they give you in this version versus OG Half-Life. Uh-oh. Yeah. Get stomped on, nerd. Oh, I hit the armored section. Alright, tell me I got something out of that. Okay. I don't think the weapons hurt if she doesn't scream. I could be wrong. I thought as long as you hit the fleshy parts, it was all good, but honestly, I just play it like it's an old school game and I just keep shooting. Some of them still look Asian. I mean, I don't know if you read the Attack on Titan manga, but yeah, them being Asian is actually a really big plot point later on. But I won't say why. I'll just say that Isayama knew exactly what he was doing from the very start of the anime. He's on some, like, Iraqi level writing with this shit. Also, I'm in the spikes. This hurts a lot. Did not work out. This has to be the final fight, though. I need Scarlett's voice in my ears. Hers was such a good movie, and she wasn't even there. I think it was live action this movie, so. Are you just in love with Scarlett Johansson, or did you actually enjoy the movie? Or do you just have a crush on Scarlett Johansson? Because a lot of us have crushes on Scarlett Johansson. I still don't like Black Widow as a character, is what I'm saying. You can set off your own mind. Why can't it be both? No. I'm saying only. You can like the movie, and you can have a crush on Scarlett Johansson. I'm asking you, are you sure you don't just have a crush on Scarlett Johansson? It can certainly be both, but it can't be just and both at the same time. That's why I'm asking if you only. Ah, it hurts so much. Now I see. I call you Scarlett Johansson. Now we can do it. Oh my god. I made one reference to Boondocks, and this is where we take it. Man, her attacks got beefed up. I do like how this has been made, and it always was this way, but like more so it's been made into like a cat and mouse affair where sometimes she's the cat and sometimes you were, but you were kind of like trading places in terms of what you were doing. Who was chasing who was breaking down the walls, who was leading the charge. This has been a much awesome build up to this fight. I just wish I could win this fight. Without, yeah, I wish I could like not shoot myself. It's because the Asians had all the Gundams and they locked them behind doors that were only open for Asian people. This is not untrue, Maxie. This is not far from canon. Someone has been reading the Attack on Titan manga. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's where the mine is. Okay, she set off the mine. Now I get my rockets back. Or my missiles, I'm sorry. What health? No. Was never gonna make it. If there were Gundam on Titan fights, I should have really laughing. Back when Attack on Titan first came out. Ouch! It was around the time that Pacific Rim had come out. And I used to say that Pacific Rim was a prequel to Attack on Titan. I could explain why, but it would take way too long. If you guys want me to explain it, just remind me another time. Right now I'm trying to win the Gonark fight. She tried to hit me with the belly. Gosh darn it. And yes, the whole thing with Jaegers and attack on. I won the fight, only I won it too late. Are you kidding me? The fight transition, and I just... Ugh. No, I understand that if anyone... It's a belly, it's not balls. She's always given birth to animals. Or to other things, it's all good. It's a belly. my gosh, I'm getting eaten by a fucking swarm of people. She tried to poke me. Y'all saw that? The crazy thing is she looks exactly as I remember her in the original Half-Life. Even though I know the graphics definitely have been enhanced since the original Half-Life. But yeah, if I were to make anyone watch Attack on Titan from the beginning and they had to watch it 1 week at a time like we did back in the day, I would totally understand if they would lose interest or drop it. And I would totally understand if someone only looked it up 10 years later just to binge it. Because of the way it's written. Or the way the anime is presented. The way it's written is great. And the manga is not like that. So I highly encourage people who are not into AOT now, like, check it out in a few years when it's all there. That's like one package that you can just binge. I promise you it's worth it. Gotta juke those ball shot. What if she kills you with her ball? Can she say Kobe? Dude, why? Why, Venom? Why? We did it. We can stop talking all loud and being like incoherent about everything. Does anyone want to catch up on any topics before we continue down the hole? I know you nerds like your holes. Find the balls and look inside. What? Excuse me? My roommate kept watching it. You have a roommate? Really? We only have one TV, which is in my room, so I was always exposed to it. Ah, I see. I would go over to some dude's room because we were in training in the military at the time, like after basic, in the Navy side of VOD school. I would literally go over to someone else's room so we could watch Attack on Titan. It's gone. They had a body part and you could see the baby head crabs and the blown up ball. Oh, like when you shoot her enough? I didn't realize that. Well, it's all done now. Is she down here dead or like does she tunnel away? I think she tunneled away. And she might be all messed up now, but now I've got like 5 health. She blew up in front of you. I thought she just raised her arms and like cracked the web, no? I guess I misunderstood what I was saying. I blame the vodka. Oh, Nihilith is mad. He's like, why did you kill the Gonarch? I'm like, because your Gonarch was trying to kill me, bro. What do you want? Which way you want this, Nihilith? We can have peace or we can have war. Oh, snap, those are machines. They do have architecture here. There's no way humans came here and built that. They have to have their own technology going on. And this is the Interloper chapter, which was like half of Zen last time. And we would have hit it by now if we had been playing original Half-Life. Sick into the Gonarch, seriously. But is it to imply that the Gonarch is the mother of all head crabs? Or like, are there all sorts of Gonarchs out there? Is the case? Because I don't think I'm like up and up on my Half-Life lore when it comes to that, to be honest with you. It's not quite like Turok's mother of all demons or whatever. I stopped short. I feel like they got old enough. They get that big. Oh, that's what like a head crab would look like after it's eaten like a few thousand humans. Or is that what they look like if they somehow find nourishment without taking over human heads or Vortigaunt heads? In fact, how come we've never seen a Vortigaunt head crab? These things come from here, right? And these guys enslaved the Vortigaunts. They should be more used to eating those than they are humans, no? Vortigaunt crying, Vortigaunt weeping, Vortigaunt protesting. Oh! This must be like them enslaving them, because I can see a grunt back there working over some sort of machinery. This must be them either enslaving the Vortigaunts or the Vortigaunts are like trying to rebel. Oh, maybe we'll like... Oh, there's like a whole camp back here. What the hell? Maybe we'll free the Vortigaunts. We're gonna free the Vortigaunts, aren't we? This is gonna be dope! We're gonna do it! We're gonna do it! This is why they respect the free man. Yeah! We're doing it! Run free, Vortigaunt bros! Okay, now this is really reminding me of some Quake stuff, the way the machinery and stuff is. I'm not gonna hurt you, Vortigaunt bro. You're gonna be my ally in a game called Half-Life 2. It's gonna compete super indirectly with Halo 2 because it's gonna not compete at all. People just compared them because it was the hype of the style at the time. But that's besides the point. Don't worry, Vortigaunt bro. I wouldn't hurt you. I'm just here to take a shower and recharge my health and my shields. Whoa, really? You telling me if Gordon Freeman had showered this whole game, he would have been great? Like, he would have been fine? Can't unplug that power, though. You're the man that freed them. The free man. Exactly, which, originally in the game, all you did was beat Ninhalith. When you beat Ninhalith, it frees all these guys from slavery, because they have the slave collars on. If they actually give you something to do in this game to actually more actively engage that role, it really, really helps bridge between Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, if we take Black Mesa as being the Half-Life 1 for that purpose. That's kind of cool. That's going above and beyond the call of a remaster. Definitely. Or a remake. Kito, we were talking about Ghost in the Shell, the movie, the game, the Skojo. Where were you? You were supposed to be talking about Skojo with us. Skojo shoulders, Kito. Skojo shoulders. Okay. Oh, yeah, button. Showering helps you see that it's in fact not your blood. The HP return is just your anxiety ebbing off. What? Why do you have to go all deep with it? You just bought the kids 4K movie. It's so gosh darn it. Will one of y'all loan it to me so I can rip the Blu-ray? I'll send it back. I just want it in my collection, that's all. Kito, can I borrow all of your... Oh hey, we're in an elevator ride just like the beginning of the game. Can I borrow all of your Blu-rays and DVDs? I'm just gonna rip all of them and then I'm gonna give them right back to you. Promise. Ooh. Where are these guys teleporting to? Are these guys going off to work? Or are they being sent down to Earth to conquer? This is cool while you're actually going through little camps and stuff where these guys lived. This is way different than anything we were used to in the original Half-Life. Definitely took cues from Half-Life 2, but then added in their own thing. Especially if you compare them to like the one Vortigaunt that's in the back in the tunnel that you found as an Easter egg for Gordon. Then this is quite special to see all this and to do all this. This looks like a washer and dryer setup or something. Like this is a Vortigaunt laundry room. Don't go in that portal. I'll save you, Vortigaunt. I just had to figure out how first. Shit. Don't do it, Vortigaunts. How do I save you? Maybe if I stand in the shower, I can think harder. Oh, you opened it. Yeah, I'm here to be your bro. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's like Abe's Odyssey on the PS1. Are you advocating video piracy, Q? On stream? For shame. It's not video piracy. I give Kito things. He gives me the... Hey, they are eating a head crab, just like Half-Life 2. I was not even joking. I give Kito things, he gives me things. Simple equivalent exchange, just like anime taught us. Also, we can't understand these guys. Just like Halo 1 and then Halo 2, for whatever reason we can understand them. Halo 3 confirmed. I'll give you the Digio code for the 4K if you want it. Absolutely. If it actually comes through in 4K, then yeah. I would love that. You have my email, right? I have 2 digital codes on you. Send them on. I'm trying to grow this server. Yeah, you guys are all about eating soup and Also, your whole bowl is on fire, my dude. You're supposed to put a fire under the bowl, not like light the entire food on fire. The soup is not flammable. If it is, there's no more soup left in there, my guy. Just saying, I want you to be healthy. Hey, are you in charge here, Vortigaunt Chieftain, bro? These guys are all still wearing their slave collars and stuff like that, which is interesting. They chose a texture that fits the original game without it being as lopsided and wonky as the original game. I think that's a great choice. That being said, I came from here. These guys went through this portal so they go to work. Some of these guys stay behind and they didn't have to go that day, so we should be pushing away from that direction in order to progress. We went to an upstairs position, I believe. No, I didn't go this way. In this tunnel here. I'll tell the Vorts how to cook their food on their own planet. This isn't their planet, though. I thought that they were slaves of the Zennies. Meaning that they came from a different planet, even. And that's why, like, Earth was so important, because they were like, yeah, we need a new home, hopefully. While still being friends with people. I'm trying to give Q things. He won't send me his address. If you have exclamation point... Wait, you know my address. What are you talking about? It's just digital codes, right? If you have exclamation point screw Q, it sends you my email address, and then you can email the stuff you want to. Yeah, I think the Vorts were brought to Zen. I mean, is it actually hard lore for Half-Life like that, or is it just our speculation as fans? Because our speculation as fans is valid, just within a certain realm of speculation as fans. Especially being a Valve game, a lot of the times they just let the fans do the lore for them. And they're like, yeah, sure, that sounds right. And I buy that. I'm all about that. I'm here to save the Vortigaunts. Only, I didn't know they were savable before, because we were fighting a lot before. Oh no! It's the baby floater things that suck. I hate these guys. Oh, they're controlling them, and they're controlling them to fight me. He's gonna break the glass. Yeah, and then I'm gonna kill his controller. And I'm gonna get him back. For Earth! Oh my gosh, things are on fire. This sucks. I fell. Everyone's a fighter now, apparently. Fight for me, Vortigaunts. Fight with me. We'll win your freedom together. I just fell down into an area where I was before. It's actually pretty cool. That's alright, Gordon. Don't use that HK slap. Reload that MP5 like a regular person. Alright, I'm getting lit up. Oh, no. I hit the quick load button instead of the quick save. I need a physical address for... I need a physical address to receive digital codes? Are you kidding me? But no, as long as you text me or email me, dude, I'll send you my physical address as soon as I'm able to. It's not like a big mystery or anything. We're buds. We grew up together in a way, sort of, kind of. We shared dwellings and all that. It's still their planet after you kill everyone else. Okay, we killed a lot of those alien controller dudes. Also, there's still health back here? No, there's not. This isn't good. Oh, the Vortigaunts won't fight on my side. They're too afraid to fight, even though I freed them. I should have just killed y'all. Y'all know that? Oh. I'm getting psychokinesis thrown at me. Telekinesis. Alright, you stupid Vortigaunts. I literally fought to free you. And to keep you guys from killing me, and you guys aren't fighting the alien controllers with me. Y'all need to pick a side, like, real quick. It's gonna be like George Bush in the Middle East here. You either with us or against us on this one, alright? Real talk. Time to get right. I'm gonna need y'all to shape up for real. Tell me there's some health or something up here. Oh, what's that? Oh, hey, it's the health package, I think. Achievement unlocked. Contestant propellant. I don't know what that achievement means. Let's go look. Oh yeah, Cupaleo is my Steam friend because she changed her name and then none of us knew what to call her. And I was like, what do we call you? And she's like, oh, Leo, my bad. Where are my achievements? Here are my achievements. Can you guys see the achievements? You can. Brownie in motion. Wow, some of these date back to 2016. Some of these are pretty recent. Like this one from today. Calculate trajectory. Read the lid. What lid? Gordon's groupings do tend to be impressive. Tend. Gray matter propulsion, 2016. Headshots with 357, really. Feudal resistance. Kill 10 enemies with the snarks. I didn't kill that many with the snarks back then, apparently. Contestant propellant. Find the snack supply canister. Oh, okay. So this is a special one. Antimatter over mind. Kill a controller without killing any of its mind-controlled Vortigaunt slaves. You know your boy doesn't kill any Vortigaunts if he doesn't have to. Also, were the Vortigaunts called Vortigaunts back in the days of the original Half-Life, or were they only called alien slaves? And even then, you only saw them in the console if you're really looking for like the debugger console or something like that, right? It's not like the game or the instruction manual said anything about the names of those things. At least I don't think so. It wasn't like Quake or Doom where it like had all the enemies laid out in a book and said what they were, but I might be mistaken. In any case, I need to take a quick break. So let's take a quick save. I will go to the restroom. I will dehydrate. As the rest of you, you guys remember to hydrate, drink lots of water, be healthy, and I will be right back. We're going to play a commercial break just so that other people don't have to experience commercials if they should come in. Probably the best thing you can do for people that come in, honestly, and with the like mid-stream commercials and whatever. Anyways, I'll be right back.